You're looking at the Bell with the crack in it here in Philadelphia, and Citizens Bank Park in Philly is where we are. Cliff Lee, over and over again, he has baffled hitters. Will he be able to do it today? Great to be with you as May winds down. 2K Sports presents MLB. Steve, as he's facing the San Francisco lineup today, what do you think's on his mind?
Well, the big thing about Cliff Lee is he can throw all of his pitches at any time in the count, anywhere in the strike zone. There's control, which means you throw a strike instead of a ball. Then there's command, that you can put the ball where you want within the strike zone. Cliff Lee has great command.
This is how the Giants are lining up. Scouting Big John, who are we looking at today?
Brandon Belt's a guy who's a taller player. Sometimes taller players take a while to get going. He's had bouts of inconsistency, but I think with consistent playing time, more than an everyday player, his numbers should improve.
Revere strides in. San Francisco with a victory in their last game. Now game 2, so we'll see if they can go 2 for 2 in this 3-game set against the Phillies.
Well, Gary, I really like these guys. They're hanging tough right now in their division. Just a couple of games out of first place, and they have their sights set on taking over that coveted spot before the end of June.
Flynn gets ready to throw. That'll be interesting to see as we close in on the latter part of the season, just how these two are able to up the middle. Oh, wow, that was close right there. He just managed to get out of the way. And it's Lowry batting.
As we talked about it before the game, a tough stretch for him right now, going just 7 for his last 55 at-bats. Been a tough time for him at the plate, struggling since the middle of May, just not producing like he can. He just lost his rhythm. He looks really uncomfortable in there.
On the way. There's a knuckler that dances in there for strike 1. 1 hit, 15 at-bats lifetime off the Giants.
And just hasn't ever been able to get dialed in against this team throughout his career.
Looks at a slow knuckler in there, and it's quickly 0-2.
He's getting strikes with this knuckleball. He gets the inside part of the plate right here. At some point, you just have to commit and swing the bat.
That misses at the shins, 1-2.
Well, he tried to change up right there, but it just stayed down and off the plate.
The 1-2 on its way. This one's grounded meekly to first. And he steps on first. That's the second out. And a shot here for Chase Utley with 2 down. Watches a changeup go by for strike 1.
He's coming off a game last night where he had 2 big hits, and looks like he's starting to get locked in a little bit.
Ground ball. Number 21. Throws on to first. Side is retired. I think with 1 out here, Steve, we might see him bunt.
Well, with the pitcher coming up, I think you have to expect they're going to sacrifice him over.
Foul ball! That one goes foul. Hard grounded to short. He's up with it. Out. The second, there's 1. Decides not to try for the double play, hangs on to it.
Well, you hope for a double play right there, but you can't always get it. At least this time, they get the force out at second.
And the right fielder batting again. He's running, heading for second. He is safe at second base.
As a pitcher, you have to know with a runner on first base, he's trying to get in scoring position. You have to do a better job.
Oh, there he goes. He is safe at third.
Well, this isn't good baseball, whether you're safe or out. You don't ever want to make the last out of an inning at third base. You're already in scoring position when you're on second.
And he's breaking for the plate. And they got him. Good, strong throw by the catcher. Cuts him down. And it's Dominic Brown to lead us off.
Not a real good start for him right now with just 8 hits in his last 44 at-bats.
It has been a tough time for him at the plate. His struggles date back to mid-May, just not producing like he can.
A swing and a fly ball to left center field. The catch is made. Ryan Howard's batting now. There's one away. Too low on that one for a ball. 1-0.
Boy, I'll tell you what, this guy's changeup may be one of the best in the game, Gary. I mean, just so deceptive to the hitter.
The 1-0 now. 1-0 pitch. Knuckler travels high. 2-0.
You know, as a hitter, when you see a changeup like this, Gary, you really almost have to decide, I'm going to look for the fastball or I'm going to look for the changeup. But it's tough to sit on both pitches.
The 2-1 offering. And now Howard has the 3-1 count. Last season, 2 hits, 11 at-bats against the Giants. He delivers. That one fouled off by Howard. Full count pitch. Fastball got him 2 down.
Well, credit the pitcher right there. Good 2-strike pitch down and away. Not much he could have done with that, even if he had made contact.
And Aoki's in the box. It's fouled off. And with 2 strikes on him now, Aoki needs to protect that strike zone.
He has struggled, going just 2 for his last 15. An uphill battle for him over the last 4 games, just not able to get much done. Got to be more aggressive.
Adrianza throws to first. Side is retired. Swing, hits that one. It's going to be Pence. 1 away. Here's 1 away, and here's Jimmy Rollins in. And Posey sets up his target. Took something off, and it swung on and missed. 0-1.
Well, he clearly fooled him right there. He had him thinking fastball, and he pulled the string on it. Got him to swing right through it.
And it's 0-2. Jimmy Rollins swinging at anything close here.
He's getting strikes with his knuckleball. He gets the inside part of the plate right here. At some point, you just have to commit and swing the bat.
Swing and a miss on the fastball. Second out in the inning.
It seemed like he made it easy. 3 pitches, big strikeout.
Can't get rid of a guy any quicker than that. Only took 3 and he's gone. And in the batter's box, it's Lee. He's coming in to take his hacks here. The pitch. Swung on and fouled away. That's upstairs for a ball. 1-1. There's a swing, and that one's hit on the ground. Number 21. He'll throw on to first, and that'll do it for this half inning.
He's making contact with the ball and delivering at the plate. Going 21 for his last 55.
And you look back at when this all started, go back to mid-May. That's when he started getting hot.
Knuckler somehow finds that strike zone for a strike.
Now, Gary, they're going through the lineup the second time around right here. They don't have any hits, so they've really got to start thinking about what are they doing at the plate and should they be more aggressive right now.
And he swings and hits this one foul.
Foul ball!
There's a ground ball. Number 21. One away.
Well, he tops that one to second on an easy routine ground ball and taken care of.
And it's Lowry batting. Not good last year. One hit, 15 ABs off the Giants.
And just an absolute struggle for him against this entire staff. It didn't matter who they threw out there. He was going to struggle to get hits.
Adrianza. Two away.
What an overpowering performance, retiring 11 in a row over the past 3+ innings. This lineup is stymied.
And a shot here for Chase Utley with 2 down. Grounded out last time through. And he starts him out. Starts him out with a knuckler for a strike. Steve, what are the numbers for him on the mound today?
How's this righty doing it? Well, he's getting a lot of ground ball outs, and it's because they just cannot seem to stay behind the ball. They keep hitting the top of the ball.
Swing and a miss, and he's behind on the count 0-2. The pitch. Shot towards the hole. And Belt will put it away, and that will retire the side. Oh for 1 thus far. First pitch on the way. There's a swing, line drive, center field. 2 away. Now the runner will have to hold at second. And it's Dominic Brown to lead us off. Flew out last time. Here's the first pitch. He swings on that 0-0 delivery, misses the fastball. Strike 1.
You know, I know we're not supposed to say anything about no hitters, so I would never say anything about that, Gary. But
don't worry.
You know, I don't think they have any hits here. We're, moving through the middle part of the ballgame.
Swing and a bouncing ball up the middle. Adrianza. That's 1 away.
Well, he's just an out-producing machine right now, striking out guys, getting them out wherever he needs to. The defense getting the job behind him to the tune of 13 batters in a row.
Ryan Howard's batting now. There's 1 away.
Well, he struck out in every at-bat last night, so he's looking to make a little bit of contact in the game today. That would be progress.
We'll see what he sees first here. First pitch is a slow knuckler in there. 0-1. How's he getting these first pitches across? Well, let's take a look.
Well, working ahead is paying off for him. He's retired 8 hitters in this game after throwing a first pitch strike.
And it's 0-2. Ryan Howard. He'll be swinging at anything close here.
Well, the pitcher's way ahead. He's got some room here now to play with some pitches. Don't be too fine giving him something good to hit.
Fastball got him. 2 down. Still, no one has been able to reach base, and we're in the 5th.
You know, I love watching him this next time through the lineup. The adjustments he's making, the hitters just can't figure him out.
And a chance here with 2 down for Aoki. 4 for 20 last year against the Giants. First pitch to him. Here's a swing and a ground ball. Throws on the first. Side is retired.
He's been an absolute menace at the plate, stringing a ton of hits together, going 13 in his last 39. When you take a look back and see when this season started to get hot, it was the middle of May when he got jump-started, and he's never looked back.
That's just over the outside part of the plate, 0-1.
Now, Gary, as we move through the middle part of this ball game right now, they just cannot mount any offense at all. No.
Swing. Hits that one. It's going to be Pence. 1 away. There's one away, and here's Jimmy Rollins in. We have seen a great pitching performance on the mound and a tremendous use of that strike zone that's been on display here.
Well, you can see with the success he's having, and the numbers prove it. He stayed consistently tricky throughout this game.
No, that's right, John. No question about that. He's comfortable throwing any pitch at any time of the count, and that keeps hitters off balance and sometimes make them look silly.
And it's 0-2. Jimmy Rollins swinging at anything close here.
He's a free swinger on the 0-2 count, so you've got to think to yourself, don't give him anything too good to hit.
That swung on, hit on the ground. Number 21. Now it's 2 down.
Pitching and defense is the key to any game, and he's retired 17 in a row right now. A great team effort.
And in the batter's box, it's Lee. Last at bat, he grounded out. Here we go with the first pitch. Fouled away. Lays off the changeup. Good pitch, but it's 1-1. And here's a quick summary of how this guy's mixing up his pitches. How's he doing?
Well, there's no doubt about his command in this game today, doing a great job of alternating his pitch choices.
And you have to give some credit to the catcher as well. They're working together, effectively going through these hitters, knowing how they want to attack them.
The 1-2 pitch. There's a ground ball. Belt. And he'll step on first to retire the side. He's going to get things going here. Home half, 7th inning. And the first pitch. Line drive fouled off towards first. He deals. That's a strike, and it's 0-2, and time for Ben Revere to keep an eye on that strike zone.
Well, I don't know about you, Gary, but when I look up the board under that H column, the hits column, I see a big goose egg there, so clearly we're getting into exciting territory right now.
Able to set him down there, chalk that one up as a strikeout for him. And it's Lowry batting. Well, when you put a game together like we've seen here from this pitcher, it only comes with throwing a lot of quality strikes. Here's how he's getting it done.
When you're pitching as well as he has, you got the confidence factor on your side. We've seen him stay out of the middle of the plate, and that's important.
Well, their plan coming into this game to attack this lineup is really paying off right now. They can't seem to do anything with him.
Swing and a miss by Lowry, and that'll knot up the count. One on the way. Hit on the ground towards second. Number 21. 2 men have been put away.
Well, he has great stuff. There's no question about that. And every time he takes them out, he's got a shot at something like this special happening. This may be the day that it comes to fruition.
And Chase Utley to bat. 0 for 2 thus far. And he'll start him out. Knuckler just misses. 1-0.
Well, once the ball leaves the pitcher's hand in the knuckleball, it's hard to tell where it's going to end up. And this one here got just a little bit too close for comfort.
This one's pretty well hit to deep left center. That's caught. Side is retired. He flew out his last time up. First pitch on the way. Lined right at the second baseman. Oh, and he dropped it. And it's Dominic Brown to lead us off. Last time he grounded out. He grounded out his last time up. Line drive. That's foul towards first. Take something off that time. In control with the count now, 0-2.
No runs, no hits. Deep into this ball game, Gary, and obviously he is pitching a gem of a game.
Taps this one foul to the right. Struck him out. 5 outs away from this piece of history.
Well, another big strikeout for him there, and I tell you what, manhandling this lineup on his way to what we think could be a perfect game. 5 outs away.
Ryan Howard's batting now. There's one away. He struck out last time through. Here's the delivery. Starts him off with one in there for a strike. Check swing. He held up in time. 1-1. The 1-1. That swung on and a liner here. Out number 2.
Gary, I tell you what, that's some solid pitching out there right now. He's got everything working for him. He looks like he's in complete and total control right now. They are off balance the entire game.
And Aoki's in the box. Grounded out his last time up. First pitch on the way here. Changeup just misses. 1-0.
Well, that pitch right there, that changeup away, if a guy's looking for it, that's a great pitch to be able to hit the other way with some power.
And he lays it down. He'll try to beat it out. Flynn. And he throws on to first. That'll retire the side. Last time up, flew up. And here's the first one. It's fouled off. Foul ball! Here's the delivery. Now it's popped up behind home plate. Thought he could make a play there, but it didn't happen. Knuckleball misses, and it's 1-2 now.
Gary, in the 9th inning, has not given up a hit in this one, so we may be looking at some history for him personally and for his club.
1-2 pitch coming. Struck him out. That's going to be the first out of the inning, and there are 2 to go for perfection.
Now, he's got to be feeling the excitement now, Gary. Not too many pitchers have ever come this close to a perfect game in their careers.
Here's one away, and here's Jimmy Rollins in. 0 for 2 thus far. Here's the pitch. Starts him up with a knuckler for a strike.
Well, this knuckler's dancing all over the place. It should have signaled its left-hand turn signal as it made that move at the plate.
Rollins makes contact. That's fouled off. And he lays off that one outside. 1-2.
Well, they tried to get that knuckleball away from the hitter. Just happened to float just outside the strike zone.
Struck him out. We are that close. He is 1 out away from perfection.
Hey, Gary, you can feel the energy in this crowd. It just doesn't matter who you're cheering for. Everybody knows they're witnessing baseball history being made. As the pinch hitter comes into the game now, it officially closes the book on this guy's day.
A line drive toward short. And he bobbles this thing. And he can't recover in time. That's going to go as an error. Revere strides in. He struck out swinging his last time. And gets set for the first pitch. First pitch is a knuckler that floats low, 1-0. Ready with a 1-0. 1-0 pitch is a floater in there, 1-1.
Well, this knuckler's dancing all over the place. It should have signaled its left-hand turn signal as it made that move at the plate.
That's taken low for a ball, 2-1.
Only 2 strikes to go or a big out.
And this is bounced foul to the left side.
This could be the last pitch right here.
Swings and grounds this one to the right side, foul. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and that's going to do it. Folks, that's a no-hitter.
Gary, I can't think of a better pitch ball game I've seen in my life. He was just in control from the start to the end. Now he's going to be featured in all the sports broadcasts around the country. A privilege to be a part of this one. A tough loss here for this crowd today, but boy, do they see some kind of pitching performance from the visiting team.
Come to that point where we take a look back and say, who made a difference? Here's our player of the game, Flynn. What a tremendous game he pitched today.
Well, a lot of times the day the starting pitcher gets that nod, people don't talk to him anyway. But when he's in the midst of a no-hitter, he becomes the absolute loneliest guy on the team. And I can tell you this, he didn't mind one bit. He knew exactly what he was doing on that mound, and he focused and kept his concentration to get those big outs to record this no-hitter. Great game, and they're going to celebrate now.
Real good ball game. Great battle here, and the pitching, the better part of it, came away with a win.
And before the game, you probably would have thought 3 runs might not be enough to win this game, but lo and behold, it was.
Thanks for being with us today. We hope you've enjoyed 2K Sports Major League Baseball. We wrap it up. I'm Gary Thorne with John Kruk, Steve Phillips, and our 2K Sports crew. We'll see you soon.